When I was a kid, I used to love climbing trees. So I think it's always been always had like a really good relationship with trees. Maybe just to move away, run away from, the crowd. You can always isolate yourself. I love this park because it's quiet and it's very wild. Plus, I'm a beginner forager, so I'm learning a lot of things. In the past few years, my escape has been like learning about plants, poisonous plants, and like how to distinguish trees.
You're doing it because you want to learn more about plants, or you want to consume different kinds, or you're just curious?
Well, it's mainly curiosity. Like every now and then I do consume something, but there's a lot to learn, especially, again, how to distinguish poisonous things. So I'm not constantly, constantly reminded that everything that I pick could actually kill me. So
that's quite a dramatic approach.
It is a dramatic approach, but it's fascinating. I don't know. There's something about it. The fact that anything that surrounds you can be either good or can kill you. I don't know. There's a bit of adrenaline in it. But it's mainly curiosity. It's like I like to know what's around me, like what things can do for me, what things cannot. I mean, some people ask me if it's a survival thing, but it's definitely not. There's a part of me that likes to be independent, I guess. So if I need, I know what to pick, and I don't know. There's power in knowing. So.
I mean, you said earlier about escaping up trees as a kid. You just mentioned independence. It's kind of connected, isn't it? Finding your own place, going your own way. That's part of you.
I think it is. Yeah. I think it's part of it, and maybe a reaction to my daily job, that it's like constantly in between people. Like, I'm a musician, so every day I'm playing to a crowd. So there's a.
So you're searching for your work. You're searching out people. And when you're not working, you're like...
I'm searching for myself, I guess. Like my place in nature and, communicating to me rather than communicating to others. I don't know. It's a way to counterbalance, I guess.
It's nice. It's nice that you have that balance, because it does sound like a balance. It sounds like, you have the one and then the other, and the sweet spot is kind of a mixture of the two.
I guess so, yeah. Like, it took me many years, honestly. It's quite a recent thing. So for many years I felt, you feel music needs to be the only thing in life. You need to dedicate your whole life to it.
Oh, that's interesting. So you were 100% music. You were just like, I have to give this everything.
Yeah, it's part of, I don't know, the mentality they give you. And I think it is true, you need to give music a lot of yourself. But like I felt at some point that I was drained completely, and I couldn't really, understand where I stand, for myself and as a person. And I think foraging and learning a little bit about nature helped me a little bit, find again my roots and who I am. And it's a fairly recent thing. So again, I have something to say rather than just nothing, or like repeating the same things that you had said for a long time. It's new ideas, new feelings mainly, and my own feeling and not someone else's feeling, because that's also something that can happen, especially when you do it as a job. Most of the time you do cover, so there's not as many occasions to do.
So you're
original
copying
music.
somebody else's, you're
Exactly.
recreating somebody else's
and
idea.
It can be tricky to maintain your own voice in it, and to not end up just copying what you're doing, also the artist that you are referring to, but like to give your own interpretation of the song. So I know that there's a knowledge, or there's something that when you're on stage and when you perform, you can feel the power of what you're doing, or at least I can. Like I don't know how to explain this, but like I can see people's reaction, so I can feel that my feeling are received, and there's a power in it. It's addictive.
we have walked into a circle of logs in the middle of this. So this is a cemetery which is now a wood, so it's covered in trees. It's basically like a wild space, but there's obviously, I don't know, kids or work parties come here and they do little workshops. You've got your guitar on your back.
I do.
I'm going to ask you if whether you want to sit on one of these tree stumps and...
Well, because things happen for, I don't know, for a reason, but like definitely we ended up here, so let's use it.
So first of all, the guitar you've bought, is this the guitar? Is this one of many guitars?
It's not the guitar, it's the recent guitar I got. And it's also the most expensive guitar I ever bought in my life.
Great. Okay, so this is special.
Yeah, it feels like this is the guitar of
It sounds
maturity.
it sounds like you're a bit unsure, like you're still a bit
I'm
worried
still learning.
about...
We're still getting to know each other. It's
Okay.
it's very much a personal relationship with a guitar.
Uh-huh.
The one that you saw last time, that's my guitar.
So when I saw you busking in the park, okay, that's your regular guitar.
That's my regular guitar.
And you know where you are with that guitar, but this one is a bit more an unknown quantity.
It is, and
so it's an acoustic guitar. You just put a strap around your neck. It's got a nice pattern on it. You're turning your watch the other way. Oh, you're taking your watch off.
no, I'm removing it. Otherwise, it's gonna.
So does it catch on the strings?
It does, yeah. Because I keep my watch on my right hand, so rather than any other person that keeps it on the left.
Oh, why?
I don't know. I find it more comfortable. That's it. What are we gonna do?
Up to you. So you're just pulling out a capo. These are the things that go on the strings to change the tuning and go. So I suppose, so there's this rule with podcasts that we can't have commercial music. Do you write your own tunes?
I wrote a few tunes.
Are you happy with them? Do you like them?
I like them. I think they can evolve even more. But I'm gonna perform one of my original, and this is one of the one that I like the most. It's a love song, but I like it. This is called "Before You Leave." Give me a second. I need to tune the guitar first.
That's fine. So you're doing it just by ear. You have the ear that you can hear.
No, but pretty much after many years. Yeah, should.
It's nice with the sound of trains in the background.
Yeah.
People leaving or arriving.
Hey, you with those eyes, where do you think you're going? You lost me inside them. Come down now, 'cause there's no time to change, and lives to say goodbye once more. Put aside your pride and take me into your arms. I'm dying to see your smile. How can I do more to see you overall? I'm just rewriting now, 'cause it's so clear to me. Let's leave just what we're given. Try to make the most of it. Just before you leave, just before you leave. From the first sight, even if I wasn't sure, I had to get to know you. Now we've come so far through change of lives and plans together, back we are. I see the doubt in you of choosing what to do. I think I understand. How can you go far to live so far apart? Come on, stay tonight, 'cause it's so clear to me. Let's leave just what we're given. Try to make the most of it. just before you leave, just before you leave, 'cause life gave us a chance, maybe just to go over the bed, over a limit is the beginning, nothing to fear. 'Cause it's so clear to me, let's leave just what we're given, try to make the most of it, just before you leave. 'Cause it's so clear to me, let's leave just what we're given, try to make the most of it, just before you leave. 'Cause it's so clear to me, let's leave just what we're given, try to make the most of it, just before you leave, just before you leave, just before you leave, just before you leave.
That's great.
Well, yeah, like, you know, when you forget your own lyrics. Yeah,
I didn't even notice.
good. Well,
That was great. I loved that. And it was
Yeah.
really nice to perform it in a natural space with birds singing and trains passing.
very, very, yeah, indeed. You know, gonna beat my the rest of the band pretty much. You know, they're gonna make
They're going to be the
Yeah,
background
yeah.
kind of lyrics or
exactly.
vocals.
You know, my drums, my keys and bass.
So that was a love song.
Yeah.
So many songs, pop songs are love songs. So many singer-songwriter songs are love songs.
It's so broad. You know, there's so many aspects of it. So that's why people write about it. It's also, you know, when you talk about love, there's also pain. There's also happiness. There's so many other feelings in it. So there's so much to say, I think.
It's a big word. Our
Yeah.
language, in English anyway. I don't know about your language, but in English, it's a very simple word. As you say, so complicated with so many things behind it. We don't have lots of different kinds of word for love. We just have love. and really, we should have like 50 words for love, different kinds of love.
Probably, yeah, different kind of love. Like, who was the Greeks used to have like at least 3 different words for love, just
Uh-huh.
to explain. I don't know Greek, so I'm not gonna go into it. But you know, they had like at least they tried to separate.
What about? So you're
I'm
homeland-
Italian.
You're Italian, and in Italian, is there more words for love?
No, well, no. There's amore. There's basically a translation of love. No, there's other words that can be related, but they're not. They don't express exactly the same thing. So, no, it's one word, also in Italian.
And that song, was it from a personal experience? Were you drawing from different experiences, or was it something that just came out of your imagination? I mean, putting together the music and the words.
It is a personal experience. That's also why it's probably one of the few that I relate the most, because it's very much descriptive of what happened, and it's very real. Well, while other songs that I wrote were more expression of like some mental sort of constructor that I've done and then recreated. Maybe I invented more like the story rather than this one. It's very much the story, and it is as it is. And it's a brief moment. I'll literally tell the story about a couple of days that I met this person, and then she decided. She told me that she was gonna leave, so we were we wouldn't have another other occasion to stay together, and it was, you know, when it's the beginning of love and you just discover, oh, maybe with this person I could have something, and then no, I'm gonna go and live abroad, and this thing's not gonna happen. And
So there's an intensity and there's a tragedy, but there's also a great acuteness and concentration of everything together when you know
exactly.
it's like
So
this.
so the song literally says, okay, so we don't have a lot of time, so let's make the most of this one. So it's a bit of a carpe diem sort of things. Enjoy the moment.
Seize the day.
Seize the day, yeah.
So we've talked about what's always kind of at the forefront of your daily life, which is the music, it's the earning. What about the in-between times when you're not making a song, when you're not playing your guitar, when you're not looking for a gig? How is life in those in-between times? Because that's probably more of the time than the times when you do your music.
It is indeed. I think musician has a lot of time in their hands, and it's tricky to actually learn what to do with it, and not, you know, learning how not feel guilty. Because sometimes maybe you don't have the strength to study, to practice. So you need to accept that you're still a human being. So not all the time it's possible to convince yourself, to have the will to push in. Because there's a lot of like, you know, you really need to work on yourself and push yourself to do things, to learn new songs, to study more, and to practice your instruments. And it's not always easy to keep telling yourself that. There's a part of like, there's a part that every now and then wants a break. And so I go out, have a walk, you know, forage some wild garlic. This place is full. I got a license. You need to have a license to forage it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Why not? Why do you need a license?
Well, because it's protected. So if anyone comes and pick it, it won't
Even
reproduce.
in a public place, you can't pick the plants.
No. Certain things, yes. I mean, not 100%. Wild garlic here is protected. You need a license. And it's a very easy license to get. You write an email to Tower Hamlet Cemetery and say, I would like to pick some garlic, and they tell you, okay, you can. You have a maximum of 150 grams a day.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay,
try not
so
to
you have
pick
to
from
know.
the same spot. And it's a very simple rule. And
Please come. If you'd like to, because also we have a guitar, we can play a song if you'd like to hear a song. I'm just offering your skills here. I'm just offering your skills. So there's some people just turned up with some wheelchairs. It's obviously an outing. So we're just recording a conversation for a podcast, and is it all right if I just keep recording while we play the song?
Yes, please. Thank you.
what would you like to hear?
Anything. Enough fast.
Could it be another one of your own songs, please?
All right. Around the corner watching cars by, thinking of a life. I'll take some notes and trying to improve my style, but still ain't right. Cause yeah, this life, it doesn't feel alright. Alright, alright. Covered in blood, I walked in the direction, carried away from the past. Thinking, how did I fit in this? I changed my skin, thinking it was white but wasn't right. Cause yeah, this life, it doesn't feel alright. Alright. Cause so far, oh, we go from where it all came from where it all changed form. We keep on feeding
Can I just ask, tell me about this group. Who are you? What are you doing here?
So we are from Beach State and we are just having a walk with the students.
Okay, and the students that you have, they're in wheelchairs. Is this a daily thing?
And no, once a week we go through this journey, yeah. So they can just have fresh air, yeah.
How often are you with them? Is it like daily care that you're with these students?
Yeah, we work with them in the school.
Okay, so this is like a special school.
Yeah, special needs school.
How do you live in this? How can you be surprised? Why don't you open up your eyes? Cause yeah, this life, it doesn't feel alright. 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 Cause so far, oh, we go from where it all changed from where it all came from. We keep on feeding all this fiction. It's an addiction, contradiction, goes blind we go, and now we fall. This is fiction, a contradiction.
And what are the kinds of needs that the students have?
Complex medical needs, emotional needs, a lot of need for interaction, lots of therapies, swimming and trampolines, lots of things through the body, experienced through the body. It's a non-verbal type of communication. It's about spending time together, assessing them all very differently. Their curriculum's kind of just who they are rather than any kind of curriculum you'd see on a sheet of paper.
And in terms of music, because of the non-verbal communication, is music quite a large part of their days?
Yeah, music definitely elicits emotions from all of them. It might be very subtle to look on their faces, and if you didn't know them very well, you might not be able to guess for 100%. None of us could know for 100%, but they definitely, they kind of get an experience of themselves through experiencing an emotion from music. And the best music that we have in our school is from live musicians that visit us.
Oh, great. So you actually have musicians who come to your school as a regular part of your days?
Yeah, certainly.
Alright, alright, alright. Cause yeah, this life, it doesn't feel alright. Alright, alright. And yet this life, it doesn't feel alright.
Thank you.
My next job.
Maybe this is the next gig.
You're very local already. Could be nice.
Thank you very
What's
much.
the name of your podcast?
Thank you.
It's called Other Lives Are Available, and it's just dipping into the lives of different people around East London from all walks of life.
Okay, it was really nice to meet you. Very fortuitous. Thank
Very
you.
fortuitous, yeah. We loved meeting you too, thank you. And thank you to the students. So maybe that's a future gig for you, Giulia.
It is indeed. Funny enough, before decided that music was my career, I did some work back in Italy as a assistant to kids in needs. And after a year of sort of volunteering, I decided that I was better doing music. It's still beautiful, but I admire people that works in this kind of environment, because it's a lot, and you need to have to decide to do it. It's admirable. I don't know, you need to have a big heart and also a strength in you that I realized I didn't have back then.
But you must have a big heart and a lot of strength in you to do the work that you do, because you're essentially putting yourself out there every time you perform. You're open to whatever people, however people react to you in a public space. It's not many of us would be brave enough to do that.
Yeah, I guess that there's there's a line between the stage and the crowd. So for me, it's important to have it, even when I'm busking. I know it's a very close thing, and it's very intimate. You're giving something intimate of yourself out, but there's still I don't know. My guitar, it's my shield. there's something about that still protect me, and I'm like, I feel safe. I don't know. I'm choosing a way of delivering that, like it's in which I feel strong. I still holding the the knife. It's not pointing at me, but like I'm holding the knife. Well, it's a really bad way of describing it, but I don't know why it came out in me. But yeah.
The group with the wheelchairs, they've moved on. They're walking. They've gone out of view. They've walked on around the park. The transient nature of what you do is interesting because you perform to a busking or a wedding or a pub or something, and then people leave and that's it. You never see them again. So you're giving them a short, instant gig, but then you all move away and there's no consistency. That must be both good and bad in some ways. Or is that one of the joys of it, the fact that you can walk away from every gig?
I think
and
it
not have
is
to
one
think
of the
about
joy. Yeah, that is one of the joys. Like it is what it is, and it's gonna stay like that. And you have people that comes back, you know. That it's lovely to see familiar faces that come back and listen to you. But yeah, the fact that like someone see you once and they're just gonna have that memory, that single memory of that emotion. It is powerful. Yeah, and I'm able to come back home and like separate myself from what I did, and it's a safety. It's sort of like very safe for me, like to just do one thing and then move away. But I have people that text me, you know, like social media are very good for that. Like after a performance, I quite often come back home and people send me a text on like how they enjoyed the night, and you know how they would love to see more. And this morning I actually received a message on YouTube saying like, why are you not posting anymore? I think last video that I posted was like 2-3 years ago, and I was like, I mean, are you gonna do some more? We want more. And I was like, it is beautiful, and
it's nice to be wanted.
It is nice to be wanted. Yeah, it's a good feeling. It's a really nice feeling. Can go a little bit in your head, but it is nice. So yeah. Lyrics are the thing that I struggle the most, and most of the time I've got a lot of.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Is it a confidence thing?
I guess so. Yeah.
We've had a conversation. We've had a long conversation. You have no problem with words or ideas.
Well, I don't know what it is about. I'm very judgmental of the thing that I say. Or like maybe I noticed like while we were talking today that I almost ended every single sentence with "I guess," or "I think so," or everything. So
right. So add a little bit of doubt or a little bit of self-doubt.
Exactly. And sometimes
I hadn't actually noticed that.
I did, and you know, it is what it is. And I think, you know, when I write lyrics, the judgment on my own lyrics is way stronger than on my music.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
It blocked me for many years. I'm like finally now back at writing something, but it's still a slow process. I've had like you know, the writing blockage. I don't know how you say it in English.
Yeah, the writer's block. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah.
So that was due to self-doubt, but just about words, not about music. There was kind of like, I'm not sure whether this is good enough or I can say this thing in the way that I want to.
Exactly. Sometimes it's about like, yeah, not knowing what to say, or like knowing what to say but not finding the right way of saying it. Like, or there's so much about it that I would like to say that I cannot choose which part. Or like sometimes it's like, who am I to have the right to say these things? And then there is also the part that says like, oh, you're a musician. You need to say something. You know, you have a power.
You're clenching your fists as you say that. It's kind of like...
Especially nowadays, you know, music has become lost a little bit, you know, that side of it. You know, music should be politics. It should not politics, but it should be political. You should have an opinion. You should say something. You should say things that are important, because the power of communicating with music in the past has been massive, and we all know about it, and we lost that. Now it's about selling and being trendy on TikTok, and I don't know where it is that you know. There are very few artists that like still use music to say something. And, I wish I could be that artist. But I'm too angry sometimes, or like, you know, too full of doubt that I cannot find the words to say it. But like, I wish sometimes that I could say something and be like, you know, using my own voice and my own music to say, you know, guys, this is not right. This is, let's wake up. Let's do something about it. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to express, but like probably that's what stopped me. That's why I cannot write, or I struggle to write lyrics, because I feel sometimes the pressure of the potential that can have, or like the strength of what I could say and what it could do. And it is a lot. It is a lot.